What's up, y'all? Welcome back. Hope everybody doing good, man. I just want to go over something real quick, real brief. I went back and I started looking at dates, times, time out, um, longevity of time periods, man. And what I saw was, Spence said he had that cataract form about 3 years ago, which means he had it against Ugas. You know what I'm saying? He was still dominant in the Ugas fight too, by the way. You know what I'm saying? He got the victory, beat the hell out of Ugas, but he might have actually had it during the Danny Garcia fight too. It might have been forming around that time, but the thing that I looked at, for him to not be able to see punches coming during the Terrence Crawford first fight, you know what I'm saying? The rematch probably off, but during the fight with Bud, he couldn't see the punches. It makes no sense because after the Ugas fight, he had 15 months out of the ring. You feel me? Before the Crawford fight, he had 15 months of free time. 15 months of downtime in between the two fights between Ugas and Crawford. So it makes no sense if he couldn't see punches coming during Terrence Crawford during that fight, right? It's that bad to where he can't see incoming punches out of that eye. That means in training he couldn't see, in sparring he couldn't see, in his daily life, his personal life, he probably has trouble seeing out of that eye. He had 15 months, that's a year and a half. He had a year and a half to sit down and chill, and he didn't do anything about it and chose to instead go into the Crawford fight while being blind in one eye. When he could have got it fixed, he had a long amount of time to get it taken care of, but chose to just go into the fight while basically being blinded in one eye. When you had a year and a half to get it repaired, it just does not add up. Then after the fight, he requests the rematch, activates the rematch clause in August, right? The rematch was targeted for December, right? So he had plenty time to get it fixed then. If it was so bad that you lost and got beat up and you could not see punches coming during the Terrence Crawford fight, and then you activate a rematch clause, why would you not immediately go get the cataract surgery then so you can start training and preparing for the fight in December? He had 5 months to get it fixed, to get it worked on, recover, and start training for a December fight. You know what I'm saying? He basically was intending on going into the rematch still not being able to see and still being blinded in one eye. You see what I'm saying? So first you got 15 months, you don't get it fixed. Then you activate a rematch clause after the fight, after you couldn't see and just lost because you couldn't see and got beat up, and choose to not get it fixed again for 5 months and then hope to go into a rematch and still not be able to see. That doesn't make sense, bro. Then he waited 6 months. He waited all the way till January to get it fixed. And then he comes out and says, this is why you beat me. You performed well, but I couldn't see your punches coming. He should have just kept that to himself. Because now it looks like he lying, bro. It looks like baloney. You know what I'm saying? Because he had multiple chances to get it repaired. He had ample amount of time to have surgery. You know what I'm saying? Way before the Crawford fight, immediately after the Crawford fight, and did nothing. But now he comes out and uses that as kind of like an alibi as to why he performed so poorly in the first fight. So I just want to look at that. It's just crazy, bro. 15 months is a long time, bro. That's a long time. Yeah. So I know I'm not the only one to notice that. I know some others picked up on that. But yeah, it just looks like BS. And then the other thing I want to talk about, how did he get past the physical? How did he get past the pre-fight screening that the doctor conducts where they examine the eyes? They do a physical analysis of the fighter. And then he said his rib was broken too. How did he get cleared? How did he get cleared to fight with a broken rib and he's blind? Well, he has a cataract obstructing his vision in one eye. Don't they? I mean, come on, man. None of this makes sense. I like Errol, you know what I'm saying? But this kind of sounds like he's just making up excuses at this point. When you look at the dates, and the amount of time he had off in between fights and didn't do anything to fix it, but yet you're blind in that eye, but yet you chose to go into these fights not being able to see, and then you were planning on doing it again in December when you could have got it fixed. It don't look good, you know what I'm saying? Anyways, man, I just want to talk about that. Very brief. I ain't had much to say, man. Still like Errol, you feel me? Look like Bud gonna go ahead and go after Canelo if he can get it. I don't see Bud winning that fight, but it is what it is. Let me know what y'all think below. Do these reasons sound like excuses to y'all? Let me know. Appreciate you, baby.